What's up? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Phil. That's Sam.
Hey guys, welcome back.
Doing part 2 from the Golden Girls was my introduction on the last one. And Sam had a little bit of familiarity, right?
Yeah, a little bit.
But I was blown away by some of the savageness in that one. And what better video to come to than Dorothy's most savage moments. And she was one of the ones that really stood out in the last video.
Yeah, I'd say she's probably the most savage for sure.
Yeah. I'm still getting to know the characters here. So forgive me if the names are amiss for me. But I do remember Dorothy. So let's find out how savage she's going to get on this one, Sam. I'm sure you're looking forward to it. You ready?
I am. Yeah, let's do it.
All right, let's roll.
If I'd had the money, I could have been living in a swinging condo instead of with... I better not say anything till I've had my coffee. A slut and a moron. I'm sorry, it must be decaf.
Rose and Blanche are like...
That superstitious nonsense. You know, step on a crack, break your mother's back. It doesn't work. I know. I tried.
I think I can handle this relationship with Dirk. I'm going out with him Saturday night.
Was there ever any doubt?
Momentarily. This is strictly off the record, but Dirk's nearly 5 years younger than I am.
In what, Blanche? Dog years?
Blanche Devereaux?
Just a moment.
My rear tires have less pressure in them.
What is it? I heard screams. What's happening?
No, nothing. Everything's fine, Blanche.
We never should have watched Psycho. For 25 years, I have avoided that picture. Even when Stan invited me to the Roxy instead of over to his mother's house for dinner. And it turned out that my instincts were right. Norman Bates is scarier than my mother-in-law. And a much better dresser.
Oh, I never should have watched it either. It always upsets me, especially that shower scene. But it's the reason I prefer not to shower alone.
Sure, Blanche. And Goldilocks and the Three Bears is why you prefer not to sleep alone. Honey, are you all right?
I'll be fine.
Is this about Arnie?
No, Blanche. She's upset because they keep changing the taste of Coke.
Oh, girls, I'm so sorry to be late. I ran out of gas on the way home. It was just horrible. Nobody would stop to help me. This could never have happened in the old South. What has become of chivalry? When men used to open doors for you, pull out your chair, tip their hat, kiss your hand, help you down out of your carriage, leave calling cards and little silver salvers.
So how far back do you want to go, Blanche? I mean, do you still want to be able to vote? Move it.
We're gonna miss our plane. What are we gonna do?
Listen, girls, I have an idea now. I'm going to create a diversion by bending over and picking up something seductively. Then the two of you sneak up behind him and give him a karate chop.
Blanche, what do we look like? Charlie's Angels?
I have been told I bear a striking resemblance to Miss Cheryl Ladd. Although my bosoms are perkier.
Not even if you were hanging upside down on a trapeze.
Wait, how many boyfriends could a naive farmer's daughter possibly have had?
56.
Excuse me?
I had about 56 boyfriends. Of course, that was before I knew Charlie. I probably would have had more, but I wasn't allowed to start dating till I was a senior.
56. 56?
Oh, God, stand back. She's gonna blow.
What do you mean you had 56 boyfriends? You told me you were a virgin till you got married.
Hey, you can have a boyfriend without having to go all the way.
You cannot. If that were true, Rose, that would mean you were a slut.
Oh, come on. Blanche, how can you say that? So the woman had 56 boyfriends in 1 year. She's not a slut.
Thank you, Doris.
She is the slut. She's the grand poobah of slutdom. She is the easiest woman in this room.
Dorothy Zbornak, you take that back.
The slut is dead. Long live the slut.
98 pounds.
Oh man, Dorothy's timing is impeccable, and like her
On
tone,
fire.
her facial expressions are 100% are savage on every level.
Her like not impressed look, like her
Yeah,
is
it's
so
great.
good.
It's great, and the comedic timing, like I said, like knowing how long to pause for, and
Yes.
her character, really great. And it is also, they play off of each other so well. I mean, it's Betty White was the one that was just in that scene, right?
Yeah, that's Rose.
And so she's obviously like kind of a sweeter
Yes.
side of a character, right? And then you have, the contrast in Dorothy, who is just like so hard exterior, just, like savage to the max,
Yeah.
and playing off of each other from the character side of things. They do it so well.
Yeah, they do. They all like complement, like their personalities complement each other very well.
Slut.
98 pounds. I can't remember the last time I weighed 98. Probably college.
Where'd you go to college, Blanche? The University of Jupiter?
Dorothy, do you realize it's only 2 weeks till Phyllis Strictly's Memorial Day beach party? That means it's only 2 weeks till we have to get back into our bathing suits again. Well, I just slipped into last year's bikini, and I think I look pretty good, but you give me your honest advice. Can I still pull it off?
Right now, I'd be surprised if you could cut it off.
Dorothy, come look at these old pictures. I think I must have been about 10 years old in this one. Big Daddy just taught me how to ride a horse.
You were quite a little porker back then, weren't you?
I was a little chunky, that's all.
Blanche, the horse's eyes are crossed. You were fat.
Every little girl goes through that ugly stage.
Yeah, ugly, yes, but this is ugly and fat. Rose, why don't we just show Mr. Vaughn around the theater?
Well, why don't I just do that myself, since I've had the most experience performing here?
Blanche, the parking lot doesn't count. I'll do
They were probably looking for drugs.
We have Malox and estrogen.
I'll make it up to you, Dorothy, I promise. Listen, if there's ever a night where you can't sleep, I'll come to your room and sing Kumbaya.
Rose, I don't know what to say. Yes, I do. Don't ever do that.
I just had a thought.
Congratulations.
Oh, Dorothy, what do you mean sneaking up on me like that? You scared me half to death.
I'm sorry, Rose. Next time I walk into a dark room in the middle of the night, I'll send a mariachi band ahead of me.
Mrs. Zbornak?
Mrs. Petrillo?
Oh, good, you two are talking.
We're not talking. I'm still furious with Ma for hooking me up with that matchmaker.
That reminds me of a story about St. Olaf's most famous
Oh,
matchmaker.
please, Rose. Spare me the endless, inane details of how Heidi Flugendugel Gergenplatz successfully matched a bull with a duck. And how their daughter was a bull duck who ran a small tattoo parlor in Congo.
Dorothy, Sophia, I told the news director I was interested in the reporter's position, and guess what he did?
A Danny Thomas spit take?
We have everything we need for the cruise.
Girls, listen, maybe we don't have everything we need.
What? What are we missing?
Well, we are going away for a romantic weekend to the Bahamas with Jeff and Rich and Randy. In this day and age, it might be a good idea to take along some protection.
What kind of protection?
2 armed Pinkerton guards. No, Blanche is talking about
A Nestle's Crunch?
1 over.
Enema bag?
To the right.
Didn't you, Grip?
Condoms, Rose! Condoms! Condoms! Condoms!
Whatever happened to her?
She colonized life on Venus. Rose, she was 94 when I was 6. She died, you idiot.
How did she die?
You know, we're not sure. One night, she left in her wheelchair and she never came back. The next day, the neighborhood kids had a go-kart with 2 really big fat wheels. Rose, that is a happy woman in there. Now, I want you to promise that you will not say anything. Do you promise? Do you promise? Are you sure?
But what's got me so sad? Oh, I just never had 2 better friends. I just can't stand the thought of leaving you.
Mwah. Oh, Blanche, you look gorgeous. Shut up, Rose. Are you ready?
Yes, I guess. Stop!
Boy, life sure has a way of throwing you curveballs. When I was younger, I never would have imagined that I'd be worrying about money at this stage of my life.
I used to think Stan would take care of me. I mean, we didn't have much saved, but he was a darn good novelty salesman. Sounds naive now to think that I placed my hopes for the future on a bald pinhead with the morals of a maggot who made his living selling plastic dog dew. Well, at least I'm not bitter.
Dorothy, guess who's here?
My date.
Your husband.
I don't have a husband. Call the police.
Your ex-husband.
I'll call the police.
Hi, everyone. It's me, Stan.
Dorothy. In the future, I would appreciate a little advance notice when you're expecting a gentleman. I realize this time it's only Stan, but next time it could be somebody appealing or charming or at least reasonably good looking. No offense, Stan.
None taken. Dorothy, could we talk for a minute?
Of course, for a minute. Come on.
You bring your wife with you, or did you make her stay home and clean out her toy box?
Ma, don't you remember? I told you, Stan and Chrissy got a divorce.
I thought you said Stan and Chrissy got a horse. I'm 80. You gotta enunciate. Don't get me wrong. Horse, divorce. I could care less. I just hate being left with egg on my face.
All right, Stan, what's wrong?
What makes you think there's something wrong?
Oh, please, Stan, we were married for 38 years. You can disguise your bald head, but you can't hide your emotions. Now, what's wrong?
I lost it, Dorothy.
You never had it, Stanley.
Girls, just wait until you see the...
I want to know what happened with Stan.
She's so funny. One thing I noticed is a lot of these clips are Dorothy, Rose, and Blanche, and Sophia isn't in a lot of them.
Okay, yeah.
Like the smaller little lady.
Right.
I feel like she's not in as many of them.
Yeah, I guess that's Sophia is the mom.
No, she's just like one of their friends, I think.
Because I thought she made a mom joke in there somewhere.
She
but
calls
maybe...
her Ma, but like I think her name, I think that's just like a nickname.
Okay,
I could be
anyways.
wrong because she's 80, so she's obviously not their mom.
I don't know.
Think.
Anyways,
I don't know.
Clearly, I don't know anything about this show. So,
I could be totally wrong.
anyways, is this what you expected from Dorothy's savageness, the level of savageness, or is
She's
this
more
beyond?
savage than I thought she was.
Yeah.
She's savage queen.
Yeah, I'm surprised how savage it is. Like, we got a glimpse of that, I think, in the last one, but how many one-liners she has and as I said before, her demeanor through it all. It's like she plays the character so well, but it would be never, if you had to ask me about the show Golden Girls and, having obviously, older women in a show, I would have never expected this level of savagery.
100% not. I always thought the Golden Girls were like so sweet.
Yeah, that's what I would have
Because I never
envisioned.
really like watched it or anything. I just saw bits and pieces of it when I was really young and stuff.
And that's what I think adds this layer of shock value to
Yes,
it, right?
because
With her saying some of these
like
things.
sweet old ladies that are just like
Yeah.
zipper.
Yeah, it's like, the exact opposite of what society will ingrain into your mind of what an older lady will conduct herself as.
Yeah.
That's why I think it's a great, shocking mechanism to keep you, like on edge, waiting to see what she's going to say next.
Yeah.
Right?
No, I totally agree.
What's wrong?
I lost it, Dorothy.
You never had it, Stanley.
Girls, just wait until you see the little number I picked up at the museum banquet. Here I come.
I don't believe it.
It can't be. Hey, don't panic. Pick up one for Rose so you can go as the point assistant. All right, Dorothy, what are we going to do about this?
We are not going to do anything. Blanche, it has taken me a whole month to find this dress. You are simply going to have to take yours back.
Oh, Dorothy, be reasonable. This dress looks so much better on me than it does on you.
Hi, girls. Oh, I love your dress.
I am not taking mine back.
I am not taking mine back.
Girls, I really need to talk to
Dorothy,
you.
this is crazy. Since when do you care how you look?
I think it started when I came down from the bell tower and had my hump fixed.
Buddy's going back to Boston on Saturday.
This dress looks sensational on me. People expect to see me in a sensational dress.
What do they expect to see me in? A yarmulke and a hefty bag? Okay, girls, which goes better, the silver chain or the pearls?
The chain.
An amateur's mistake. Can't you see that the chain accentuates the many folds of that turkey-like neck?
Well, that may be, but the pearls draw attention to the non-existent bosom.
Yes, but the chain leads the eye even lower to that huge spare tire. Jutting out over those square, manly hips.
Why don't I just wear a sign that says, too ugly to live?
Fine, but what are you going to hang it from, the chain or the pearl?
Neither. I'm going to spray paint it on my hump. How do I look?
Great, Dorothy. You going out with Eddie again?
Yes. Oh, by the way, Blanche, I borrowed your gold earrings, if that's okay.
Oh, it's fine, but I do think I should caution you. They were meant for petite ears.
They'll just have to do until Disney unveils their Dumbo line.
Oh, my goodness, look what I found. Double fudge cookies. I thought we agreed not to keep cookies in the house.
Right, after this last box.
You're not going to eat them, are you?
Oh, no, Rose. We're going to go to some dumb country and try to use them as money. Morning, everybody. Rose, honey, I hope you don't mind. I borrowed your golf glove. I have a date to play this morning.
With a man?
No, Blanche, with a Venus flytrap. Of course, with a man.
Is it Raymond again?
As a matter of fact, yes.
Raymond? Isn't he the guy you picked up at the grocery store?
I did not pick him up. He asked me if I could recommend a good coffee. And then I threw myself underneath his shopping cart.
Oh, I think he sounds really nice.
He is. We've had a wonderful time together these past few weeks. You know, girls, I really like him. And I think he likes me.
Just don't ruin it and sleep with him.
Of course not, Ma. I only do that with men I plan to scar psychologically.
I am the smartest woman in the whole world.
And I am the pygmy queen.
No, wait a minute. Blanche, what would you say if I got a permit that would let you have as many people stay here as you want?
Oh my gosh. Maybe it is her mom. Now I'm second guessing that.
Yeah,
I need to look it up.
Not important. I'm sure the commenters will.
Yeah,
let
you
us
guys
know.
can educate us.
And yeah, that was hilarious. It was so funny. I mean, I never thought I'd like the Golden Girls as much as I do.
No, they're
It's
so good. Now I want to watch it.
it's fantastic. I was entertained for 14 and a half minutes through and through.
She's literally a savage queen.
Yeah, I mean, they're all little savage.
Well,
to a
even that
degree.
one towards the end where they
Yeah.
were like making fun of her outfit, I was like, I don't even think Dorothy's the savage one in this. I think these two are the
Well,
savages.
she's got to take it if she's going to give it, I guess,
That's
right?
fair. That's fair.
Anyways, I enjoyed that. Hopefully you guys enjoyed hanging out with us. If you did, hit that like button for us. Leave us a recommendation down below. Give us the insights that we've discussed in the video so we can learn a little bit. That's what we love to do
Yes.
as well on this channel. So hit the subscribe button. Come back tomorrow. We'll see you then.
Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.